Hi, everybody in Hanover. This is the second resource that we have available that is a paid database, reliable source to do research. We don't want to just necessarily go to Google and just start looking, because as you know, as being my student in past years, that when we do that, sometimes we do not get reliable sources that have authenticity on the subject. And we'll talk more about that later in this year. I'm going to share my screen right here. Okay, I'm going to go to our class link. And on class link, there was the Pebble Go we just talked about, and this one's Pebble Go NExt. Oh, interesting. This is new this year. They changed it. Here we go, Pebble Go NExt. There are 5 categories in Pebble Go NExt. This really is more for the advanced learner, or the older grades, I should say. A little bit more advanced information than Pebble Go. It is now one link, which is fabulous. All right, so I'm going to open up each one just for us to glance at them. So in the science category, we have earth science, life science, physical science, and the field of science, video experiments to try. That's new. Oh, geosphere looks so interesting. Natural disasters, earth materials, natural wonder. Say no more to me. So you see that Pebble Go NExt has really come along over the past few years. So here's diversity of the landscape, the caves. Oh my, that's beautiful. I have been spelunking. It's a lot of fun. Spelunking is another way to say caving, going into caves where you crawl on your belly and go through slit cannons. It's scary, but a lot of fun. Giant sparkly crystals. Oh my gosh, look how big those crystals are. Amazing. I'm really going to have to look back at this closer. Erosion and weather. Of course, we can have it read to us too. It's always good to have. Also, column. Oh my. Not do them. That's not it. What's the Close Encounters of the Third Kind? That's what I was trying to do. Okay, Death Valley and sinkholes. Ooh, I have seen this where cars have fallen in with sinkholes. So I'm going to go back again to the home to see what else we can explore. I'm going to go back to that science for a second. I want to see what video experiments is about, don't you? Okay. Okay, volcano. Yeah, we've seen that so many times. I want something cool. Let's see. Tornado in a bottle. I've seen that too. I've seen that. I want to see monster foam. I've never watched this. I have no idea. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There's a button. Is there a volume? Here's a volume button. Guess nothing's talking yet.
Hi everyone.
There we go.
Welcome to Capstone. Have you ever heard of an exothermic reaction? An exothermic reaction is a chemical reaction that produces heat. In this experiment, you will see how chemicals combine to create this type of reaction. Let's take a closer look. For this experiment, you will need food coloring, water, hydrogen peroxide, funnel, yeast, dish soap, a container, and a plastic bottle. First, mix the yeast and
all right, I'm going to stop that, but that might be an experiment we do later, or at least in my house. Here we go, going back. Very neat. So, Pebble Go NExt. Another category is American Indian history, and you can open up. And it's great. They talk about the different areas of different tribal areas. Excellent. Going back again. Science. Did we open science yet? Yes, we did. Biographies. Again, there were biographies in Pebble Go, which is for maybe the younger grades. But here we go, biographies for the older grades. Of course, we all know who that is. Let's go to hers. This is
Malala Yousafzai is an advocate for the education of children, particularly young girls. At a young age, Yousafzai was denied education when her hometown in Pakistan was taken over by the Taliban. The Taliban is a group that wants to start a new society based on their beliefs.
I'm going to stop there. Of course, we have the different tabs, just like in Pebble Go. Early life, return to Swat Valley, the shooting, return to activism, continuing to inspire, and of course, related articles. That just links to other biographies within Pebble Go NExt. Wow, look at these questions. Let's see if it comes up something different. See? Which civil rights advocate would you want to meet most like me? I definitely would say Martin Luther King. Let's see how other people voted. Oh, isn't that interesting? This makes me sad. And you know what it is? Maybe they don't know who she is and how important she is to females and women in the world. Let's change that. Let's do some research on here. All right, so Pebble Go NExt really has come along. I'm going to show you the last categories just so we can take a peek. What I love, it used to be just places to visit. It used to be, but now it has advanced so much. And biographies. All right, so this database, Pebble Go NExt, is really for the older student, the more advanced students or older students. Pebble Go is for the younger. Great, reliable, I love using that word, reliable database to use. It has authority in the subject. We pay a company to weed out all the garbage that's in the internet and compile the information in a reliable source. Great source to start any research project.